Gavin Woodruf of the Greenpower Education Trust. Gavin, can you tell me a little bit more about what this trust is all about?
Greenpower is an education trust set up in the UK and based in the UK, and our goal is to get children into engineering in the STEM subjects. So STEM subjects being science, technology, engineering and maths.
Okay. And what kind of age groups are you looking at with this project?
We start with ages 9 to 11. They do our category, the Goblins.
Yes.
Then we move into the 11 plus category where they get to start to design and build their own electric race car.
Okay.
Based on the rulebook that Greenpower provides.
Yes, yes.
And in front of us here is an example of a car that has been built completely from scratch.
Okay. So when they're doing this, or when you say from scratch, they supply the parts, or do you give them some starting points to get them going then?
So it depends on the comfort level of the team. If this is their first engineering initiative, then we do have a kit car which they can buy from Greenpower, and that's a fantastic starting platform for them to hone their skills, work out what works and what doesn't work in terms of on the track, and then they can put all of those skills and knowledge into actually building their own car completely from scratch using standard batteries and standard motors.
What kind of funding? Do you have any real issues with that?
So money is always something we're after, it's the way everything works. But we do have some fantastic sponsors. Siemens is our global partner, and they have been fantastic in sponsoring us in international seas such as USA, China. We've also gone to India, Malaysia and Singapore. So we've gone global with their backing, but we've also had national sponsors such as Silverline, BMW, IET.
And they're obviously seeing that coming out from the education system, there is a gap there's a skills gap that they're trying to plug as well.
Yeah, so the government has started to notice this as well. So we have been getting some government backing as well. But engineering is very much an open market for people to get jobs.
Really?
So if you need a job, then engineering is opening up because they're finding it difficult to find young people with the skills they require, especially with the UK being the engineering company it is in terms of R&D. They need those young people to come through to actually improve UK businesses.
It's a wonderful idea. I mean, I'm an engineering background myself. It's lovely to see this encouragement, because otherwise, if you can't get these people nice and early, then you've lost them forever, haven't you, really?
Exactly, and seeing the 9 to 11-year-olds, when they get to an event with their car and they get to race it and compete it against other teams, the enthusiasm there is incredible.
And then that's, if you can enthuse children at that age to take up something. I mean, obviously for myself when I was younger, but I remember being in my garage building my little wooden cart with the wheels on it, and you do get enthused by silly things like that, racing your mates. And if they haven't got that, because it's all so much more at home on tablets and stuff, then this is the only way to do it, by trusts like yourself trying to engage with these children.
Yeah, and like you say, people like to play on their tablets now. This gets them into the real world and interacting with team members, because you have to work with each other. With the 11 to 16-year-old category,
very important skills, aren't they?
We have pit stops, and in those pit stops you have to coordinate who's doing what, and make sure everything goes smoothly, because if not, you lose time. And that time is then lost, and you've lost to your competitor. And
do you find that with the children you're engaging with, that it really does fire their imaginations?
Oh yeah, it's been incredible. So we've had a number of people go up through and continue into actual engineering as well. So it's been a great initiative to be a part of. I actually used to compete in Greenpower,
really?
So I'm speaking from experience, and I went off and did an apprenticeship, a technical apprenticeship.
Yes.
So it does work, and it's an absolutely fantastic initiative to get involved with.
Gavin, thanks very much for telling me about the project, and hopefully you have continued success.
Thank you very much.